What's up, guys? Currently lost in Laos. Pretty fucking drunk. About to drop this next video on you about the worst visa run in history. Like, I have made every mistake along the way, but just been leaning into it and just going, fuck it, let's just go with it. So currently in Sepon, Laos. This shit started in Da Nang, Vietnam. Who knows when I go back? Okay, just got word, visa approved. It is 10:15 in the morning on Thursday. I've got to get into Vietnam. Hopefully today. I don't know if that's going to happen. Early tomorrow morning, I've got to be able to hit the banks before they close next week for Tet. Otherwise, I'm going to be broke out there. I've got to get Vietnamese money. I lost my ATM card in Thailand. The other one I've got doesn't work in Vietnam. So, got to pack up, get the hell out of here. Hopefully get into Vietnam tomorrow on Friday. I think the banks are open a little bit on Saturday too. But I'm chugging now to get to Vietnam now. I've got to get on a bus. I got to figure this out. So let's go. So just popped through Xenos. This guy's hauling ass. We should get to Sepon, which is 26 miles from the border. Gonna spend the night there. Pretty sure I can get to Vietnam tomorrow. It's going to be a big win, big win. Made it to Sepon, about 26 miles from the border. I think I could have made it further, but this was the plan. There's a Western Union right next door. Down to my last 50,000. Somebody! Down to my last 50,000. And yeah. Could get a meal or could get 2 beers. Could get a meal, could get 2 beers. Well, since I said I'm doing 90 days, no beer, although Tet is next week. And I got a buddy coming in from the US. I'm gonna choose 2 beers. I will say the Lao girls have been pretty. There was probably like 19-year-old girl on the bus right here. Cleaned her up, made her, gave her like an LA makeover. I think it would have been like an LA 8.5, man. She was gorgeous. So, got a room. Let's crush 2 beers, get some rest, get up, do some work, hit Western Union, and get the fudge back to Vietnam, man. So I am still 26 miles from the border. I really wish I would have stayed on that bus last night. I just said Sepon. I should have said Don Sepon. Yeah. I was trying to make Western Union, which I did not last night. So I literally have 13,000, which is like 50 cents to my name, unless I hit the Western Union. So came here yesterday. This is APB Bank. They closed really early yesterday. Like it was basically 4 o'clock, and they were closing. Hello. All right. Well, the security guard is here, so that's a good sign. He said they're supposed to open at 8. I can hear people inside, so hopefully 8:30 they open up. And I really hope that Western Union sign they have out front is valid. All right, so got money. Trying to head to the border. I gotta tell you, I don't know what's up with this town, but it does not smell good, man. So supposedly there's a bus station up here. We'll find out what's going on, but I'm really hoping to just hop on a little bus like I did yesterday. That was cheap as shit. I don't know though. I think it's gonna be hard to find. Just on the side of the road. Doesn't look like there's any like official bus stops. Well, I was just told that a bus already left, but and they don't know when the next one's going to be. They don't have any idea like when the cars show up. So the six are going to have to just hang out like a whore, try to figure life out. How I'm going to make this next 26 miles to the border. All right, well, the next mistake. It's pretty safe to say that getting off that bus, if you want to call it that, yesterday was a mistake. I mean, it was continuing down the road. I thought Sepon was the last stop. Just kind of that's what I was told. I should not know those words, but I asked for Senos and they said no, which by the way, I did go to Senos. So I hopped on and said Sepon, which is where I was told it was going, but I think they just thought you're only going to Sepon when I was going all the way out to the border, which is where I think they went. So, oh man, I might be fucked. I think I can get into Vietnam today. I mean, fuck, if I gotta walk 26 miles, I'll walk 26 miles today. I don't give a shit. But I don't know. Stopped at a restaurant for some food. Asked the woman there if she knows anyone I can pay to take me to the Vietnam border. She hooked up a bus at 11 o'clock, so I think I'll be in Vietnam by 12:30 or 12:31 at the latest, man. So we're moving. And once I get there, I got to figure out a bus situation to get to Da Nang. So I might have to stay there at night, but we'll see. All right, well, shit didn't come at 11, so hopefully at 12, which is what she's saying now. We got one coming through. Fingers crossed, man. I gotta get into Vietnam today. Like I gotta get into Vietnam. Hello. People here are so friendly. Hell yeah, baby. Finally. Well, just realized I got scammed at the border for the money exchange, which I knew was going to happen. I was trying to avoid it. Just get to the bank, but like, it was either go through one of those ladies and get on the bus, or possibly not get out of the border until tomorrow. The timing of all this just sucks. There's the Tet holiday starting tomorrow, so that means should I hit Western? It's just hard, man. Like the timing of everything just sucked. All the banks are closed tomorrow, so don't know if I could have got the money exchange. Don't know if I can get Western Union. Just
Gotta eat it, man. Current time 6:14. Been on buses since 12 p.m. today. Cool. No Wi-Fi either. We got so on the 6th hour of bus rides today. We got about another 2 hours to go. Don't have any Wi-Fi or like cellular or anything like that. Because my current SIM card is good in Laos, not in fucking Vietnam. So, sitting with my thoughts, playing some chess. Getting back in town and seeing a bunch of places I've never seen before. Just passed a huge Lady Buddha. What is this place? Temple of some sort. Church, looks like actually.
Here at Lin Visa, getting ready to make my second visa run. It's been 90 days already. So looking back as I was editing the videos, let's go through just a few things I learned. If you're gonna do this yourself. Number one, you've gotta be outside of the country before you reapply for your new visa back into Vietnam. So good learning experience there. Two, have a working SIM card if you're gonna be traveling by bus. It's a little bit of a nightmare rolling a 7-hour bus ride up to the border and not having anything to keep me busy. So that, have a book, have something, but a SIM card will definitely be helpful for you. Number three, trust your instincts. There was a couple times where I felt like I was getting scammed along this process, in particular at the border. You know, there's kind of some ruffians about, so to speak. So you got to watch yourself and just be prepared for that. Just watch what you're doing. It's not too bad, but if you're not watching what you're doing, you can get caught up, lose some money along the way. That brings you to the next one. 4, there's going to be unexpected cost. I was not aware at the border they charge you a stamping fee. It's $50,000. It's $2 US essentially. Wasn't ready for that, so just didn't have any Vietnamese dong. And luckily the guy let me slide in on the way in. Wasn't too happy with me on the way back in to Vietnam. Didn't have the Vietnamese dong, tried to slip by and just say, I don't have any Vietnamese dong, and he pulled back my passport. So eventually gave him some Laos kip, and that satisfied it. But even with Lin Visa, there is a line item for stamping fees on the way out and on the way in. Number 5, be fluid with your plans. You got to be willing to kind of just go with the flow and see where things are taking you. You know, if you're going to be leaving the country, that is definitely the best way to go. If you're flying to Thailand or if you're going to go into Laos, just plan on spending a few days, be fluid, see where it takes you, and just know that usually on that 3rd business day after you've left the country, your visa will be coming in. And 6, be kind. You're a foreigner in foreign land, and kindness goes a long way. So just make sure that you've got a good smile about you, that you're positive, and do not bring any negative energy out to Southeast Asia. There's a lot of streamers, things like that, that are really giving us foreigners a bad name. So be kind. Just remember, you're a foreigner. Don't mess it up for the rest of us, all right? And I'd say number 7, go with an agency. It's a lot easier. This is going to be a lot smoother. 1-day trip. Looking forward to it.